Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cougars ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Texas offense will be first on the attack. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates, they're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money, as talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
The kick is on its way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So the Washington State Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. They're going to run it. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Slings it downfield. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes his completion is enough to give the punt team some space. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Washington State will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
North Texas will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return, gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Washington State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up 14 over Stanford. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises? Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll run play action. Flips it out to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Slithers into space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On the direct snap, it's Brewer. Here comes the heat. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He got it. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, North Texas! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the option. They'll go to the ground. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It'll be a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's rolled. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the back in the middle. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Hatchett. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hunt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's second and 10. Finds a little space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 for the offense. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He'll take it himself. There he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give on the inside. Crosses the 30, he's got away. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. To the air on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Give to the running back. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. On the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Vincent. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quarterback keeps it. Finding an escape route. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Finds his big tight end. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? Absolutely perfect. All tied up here in the fourth quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. On the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Rush is on him. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Past the first down marker and still running. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to pick up the first, out of the backfield. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Big Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. North Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on third down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Washington State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Texas, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Guerrero. Oh my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Here comes the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Guerrero. He cannot get there, it'll be fourth down. North Texas in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.